right? And that could have been the opportunity for either one of you to say to me, look, right, you know, this money is for this particular purpose, for a reason, right, to do whatever, right? And at that time, it could have been mentioned, right, okay, you know, if we give you this money now, right, you're going to need to pay.
No,
back.
we need to change that, Trevor. Not
Right.
we, not we.
Who's
I shouldn't. You shouldn't be saying we. Carry on, and
Right.
I'll explain later why
Right.
I'm saying not we.
okay. So I should have been given the opportunity, right, with respect to the amount, right, that I'm supposed to be paying back. Now you said to me on Friday that you know, you need to do this, that, and the other, right? No. I need to go away and really think, because it was totally out of the blue for me, and I've really got to sit down and think about what I need to do next.
Okay.
Right, to the benefit of both parties. Right. Now, if you want to witness, that's not a problem to me. Yeah, but how you do stuff, right, is that you don't give money to someone and then tell them after what the criteria is. You tell them before what the criteria is, and then give them the opportunity to say yes or no.
Okay.
Right? I wasn't given that opportunity, but now I know what the situation is. Right? I'm thinking, okay then, right? I need time to think about what I need to do, right? And then it's got to be amicable to both parties.
I have no problems with that.
Yeah. So I'm being honest about the situation, right? I don't know. So that's what I'm saying.
So I just said to you, I think maybe your father, because I don't know if you remember once you came.
Yeah.
And you said about power of attorney, and I was like, okay, go ahead. I don't know anything about this. I was the one who encouraged your father to say go ahead, and your father refused.
Right.
I couldn't do nothing after that in regards to that.
What the power of attorney?
Yeah.
Okay.
But remember, so I was the one who was like trying. He wasn't against. That's why I says to you just now, do you think because of his age he is losing capacity? And you said no, he knows exactly what.
Well, I've just had a chat with Dad. Frank chat with Dad. He's asked me questions, and I've told him how I felt about the situation, right? And he's understood.
Yeah.
Right, what I've said to him. Yeah. So my job now is to basically go away and do what I need to do.
Yeah.
I haven't been able to do that, to be honest with you, because I've been trying to sort things out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the thing with me, which probably I should have been paying more attention. For me, family is family, and I don't think I should have been intervening with anything with you and your dad. If you come here, I leave you and your dad to sort whatever is being sorted out. If Dudley's family come here, I leave them together. They might need personal things to talk about. That doesn't include me. That's how I look at things.
Right.
Now I'm thinking differently.
Right.
What I need to let you understand is the day you came, I was in here, Tom called and said, Mervily, how much money is in the briefcase? I said, I don't know, Tom. I said, what is it about? He said he's going to give you some money.
Right.
I went into the briefcase, and you know, whatever was said, I counted out whatever was supposed to be counted out. As I said, I know how your dad is.
Right.
By mistake, I thought some of the envelopes had 1,500.
Yeah.
I says to you, count the money.
Yeah.
You counted the money, you said it was too short.
Yeah.
I went and I took out whatever was left and I gave it to you, and I explained to you why I thought it was short.
Okay.
And everything was said and done.
Right.
When Dad said to me about the money, I came up here and I said to you, Dad said something to me about money. And you said to me, Dad said if you want him to buy you a car. Yeah?
Hold on.
That's what you said to me when I came up here.
Hold on. Let's get it right. A little while ago, I was going through a situation, right? And everything was all over the place. Right? And I must admit, I was shocked at the time, and Dad said to me, "Do you want to buy a car?" I think he said new car at the time.
Mm-hmm.
And things were just swelling in my head, and I thought, you know what, Dad, leave that for now,
Okay.
right? And I'll come back to you,
Mm-hmm.
right? Now, I asked him the other day, right? Do you remember what you said to me,
Mm-hmm.
right? And he said to me, well, the money's not mine,
Okay.
right? And I said, I said, okay, no problem. I said, no problem.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought that was the end of the matter.
Mm-hmm.
Dad called you in and asked you how much money have you got. Now, believe it or not, I wasn't expecting, right, any money at that time. I was shocked, right? I was shocked.
You shouldn't be shocked.
No,
Because
I was shocked.
you shouldn't be shocked. But you know the reason
Because
you
I'm
shouldn't.
not-
No. You know the reason you shouldn't be shocked? It's
Right.
the situation with Santander, where
Right.
because he had money in here, and the only reason I know amount of money he had in here
Right.
is the fact that we went into the bank,
Yeah.
took money out. They gave us all the money in £50 notes.
Right.
We went into the meat shop because
Right.
otherwise we would have come and put the money in here,
Right.
and it would be here. We
Right.
went into the meat shop. They said, no, we don't take that. We take it back to the bank. They took it back.
Right.
So that's the day now. He said he came home. He said he have money here,
Right.
old money. We went and take it back to the bank, and they
So
behaved the
you
way
told
they
me that,
behave.
yeah.
That's why I said
Right.
when they sent the thing came the
Yeah.
first time, I sorted it out, and we should have used whatever evidence we have to counteract Santander's claim, because basically what Santander was trying to do is use the fact that he's aging or whatever. Because the last time I went in there, my brother said, don't leave him an inch, go there, hear what they say and whatever.
Yeah, that's
They
right.
asked him the question. It's procedure, I have no problems with that. But
Right.
anybody who understands, at certain time his faculties are going. He's not hearing clearly, That's why I asked the question, do you think he's losing capacity?
Yeah.
But it might go for a little bit, then it's
It
back.
comes back. Yeah.
When they asked the question, I realized he wasn't hearing the question. I'm stood there. I've been going in that bank. They must have recognized me. At one stage, we had a joint account, savings account. So they playing crap. It was a black boy, the same black boy who disrespect me before. And he was like, I answered the question, I'm not talking to you. Because what they're hoping to do to trigger me. So they do exactly what Barclays did. Send out people out of the bank, lock me in there, and then call police for over an hour. That's why now I'm hedging my bet with Nationwide, because I've spoken to the manager. He said leave it with me, and I'm leaving it with him. If you see the Nigel Farage story, have you seen the Nigel Farage story?
No.
So we can do this amicable. As I said, I have no problems. You know the situation. Who was it that I don't know if you know, way back as your uncle Langford. Your father buried Langford. I had to go, me and him, when I was working sometime, it was Marva, my friend Marva.
Yeah.
Used to go to the home. Yeah? And the lady who was looking after him must have robbed up some of his money or whatever. I don't know, but he never had anything. So your father buried him.
Okay.
With Egbert, he left his money to be buried. But it was your father who had to go to the hospital, take the clothes when he messed up and do whatever. And in the end, he was upset because of whoever Egbert was looking after him.
Then wasn't looking after him. Probably.
Again, when with Dudley, I came home from work the day, I remember, and he was so distressed. I remember I called you, I said, you need to come and take your father to see his nephew.
Yeah.
We have the pictures and everything. I have no problems. I'm not intervening with family situation. All I'm saying, that I haven't worked, my situation has been this, whatever, and he's doing his best. And when things like this happen, it upsets him. That's why I do everything. We had our little falling out, and I so appreciate if you're coming around and whatever you're doing for the party. Leave the others out of it. I cannot afford to do anything that we're not on a good friendship whilst your father is alive. So we have to work together to protect him. And see all that they're doing, especially that bitch. Yeah? So we have to work together, and that's why I'm giving you the opportunity to do what you have to do.
I know.
You get what I'm saying?
I know.
I don't mean anything I'm doing is for your father. He deserves that. For what he has done for family, and he's continued doing for family, he deserves that, Trevor.
I'm surprised.
Okay.
I'm surprised up to this day, how
he's thrifty.
I know that. What I'm saying is, I'm surprised up to this day how his blood relatives are treating him.
Okay. Victor has £9,000. Mark have £5,000.
I don't understand that.
Oh, all right.
These are adults.
Yeah.
Right? A man's up in age, he's 100 years old, and as far as I'm concerned, he's totally been disrespected.
Yeah, okay.
Right? Now, I just said to Dad, right? Now, I'm being honest when I say this, right? I didn't know that the money was partly yours, or some of it is yours, or whatever. Right? I just said to Dad, I thought it was a gift.
Okay.
Right? Because before I got that car, right, he offered to pay for it, and I said no. Okay. Because it was my first car. Okay. Right. And I wanted to be responsible. Right. Now. Okay. Apart from that, all right, I'm going to sort it out. Okay. I'm going to sort it out.
Fair enough.
I just need time to sit down and really think about what I need to do next.
Okay.
Yeah, but we are going to sort this out because, as I said, I didn't know. Right. Now I know. Okay. What the situation is.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We'll sort it out properly. Yeah. Huh? Okay, Dad. Yeah. I'll see you soon. Yeah. So, give me a bit of time to come back to you. Yeah. Because I've got certain things I need to sort out this week as well. Okay, that's fine. That's fine. And then I'll come back. We'll sit down and we'll discuss what needs to be done. Is that fair? That's fair. Right. That's it. That's fair. Because no one should be taking advantage of that man. No. He was Superman. You're the one who called him Superman. Now he's a pussycat, needs reassurance. We go out, he can't even. You can see the weight he's losing on. You have to be standing because the amount of time it takes to cross the road. I now have to be standing in the middle of the road, holding up my hand and traffic. Yeah. That's where it's at. Right. So that's what I'm here for. So I'm going to sort this place out. I'm going to be working from home now as it is because I've been given the opportunity to be part of something that is going to change the world, and I'm still going out there and people want me to be involved. So when I see Rishi Sunak is come talk about he was what? Racially. I experienced racism as a kid. It does hurt, and now he's saying his children is not going to experience racism when what is happening to me, systematic discrimination. I'm going to kick Rishi Sunak up his ass with my pen. Yeah? Because it's 2 prime ministers I write to. Yeah? I know what they're doing. Everything I have there, my intellectual property, they take it. And people continue to take the biscuit. Yeah? And as for Ryan Clement and Winsome Duncan, we're starting with them. So I'll be talking in the House of Commons and everywhere else. That's good. Yeah? I'm gonna make sure I demand and that what's his name? Richard Harty, they're gonna hand me my certificate for me apply for funding, got the funding, got mental health practitioner, and then he called my phone and then kicked me out of university. We're gonna hear, so thank you very much. So just to set my mind at ease and set his at me. Because if my mind is not at ease, his will not be at ease. And we have to do whatever we have to do for him until he's no longer with us. It doesn't say that he will die before us. The stress and strain you and I are under, we might end up kicking the bucket and he has to bury us. And we can't afford that. Yeah? So that's where I'm leaving it. So all right, I'll see you when I see you. We talk soon. Yeah, all right. All right, take it easy. Yes, people. You're here for yourself. You here for yourself. Without recording, how do I relate and capture these things?